So we are in Italy, and specifically in Emilia-Romagna, with the Sanzves from Tenuta, Saiano. So it is 100% Sangiovese, which is the grape that they use in Chianti. But we're obviously not in the Chianti region in Tuscany right now, so we're just calling it Sangiovese here. It's 2020, so it's a couple years on it. The color is gorgeous, exactly the type of color I expect, like very light on the nose. So it feels like walking through like a little bramble bush. It's got this really exciting, how do I put it? It's got this really exciting like kind of earthiness to it. Almost like you went foraging and you picked a bunch of like wild herbs maybe. The bottom is much deeper. It's like dark cherries and almost like chocolate covered dark cherries. Like it's smelling way heftier than I know it's actually going to be. There's like a slight meatiness to it, maybe even a little bit of smokiness. And there it is, that like light touch. Sangiovese is typically, again, you can oak it and do stuff to it to make like a Chianti Classico very heavy, but for the most part Sangiovese wants to be light touch, light on your tongue, and that's exactly what this one's doing here. It still has this deep flavor to it, but it feels just like a little bounce, like a little tickle on your tongue, and then it just kind of continues on, but it still keeps the flavors in. Really nice long finish. Try good. Oh, I just love a Sangiovese. Do it well made, and this one is so well made. There is more tannin than you would expect. Man, like it really is drying out, and it's light, so it's interesting to think about how we want to pair this, because it does have a little bit more tannin. It's like probably, I'll still put it as medium bodied, but just still very light, on the light side of medium, and probably medium tannin. But when you're thinking about what to do with this, honestly, I would even think about something that has a decent amount of fat with it, but that's not like a steak, like, I don't know, duck or duck fat French fries. I'm hungry. That would be so good with this right now. Anything done with duck fat would be like, wow, here. So the initial thing I think you're going to picture is pasta, and this definitely says, yeah, give me a tomato. The acidity from the tomato is going to be great here. So pastas that are tomato based would be really nice. Especially, honestly, like a bolognese. It's light, but it's still going to be perfect here, even though it has, or like a, maybe like a vegetarian bolognese style would be like, wow. Great with maybe mushrooms. Like this is something that would be really good with like an umami taste.